My name's Angela Vergotis, and I'm a yoga teacher and yoga therapist here on the Gold Coast.
How do you incorporate Ayurveda into your yoga classes?
So I incorporate Ayurveda, particularly with the change of seasons here on the Gold Coast. I really enjoy incorporating practices that support people through the change of seasons as we move through the year. Or when it's really windy, I do a grounding practice. And so subtly incorporate Ayurveda and Ayurvedic techniques in my classes.
And how do you incorporate Ayurveda into your yoga therapy consultations?
I incorporate Ayurvedic techniques with a tongue diagnosis usually. I love to do that. I ask a few lifestyle questions too, so I get more of a holistic vision of my client. It just gives me a deeper understanding of who's in front of me and what I'm working with, and I'm able to offer some helpful techniques that help support my clients.
And why did you choose the Yoga Therapy Institute for your Ayurveda course?
I'd done my yoga therapist training through the Yoga Therapy Institute. I was very familiar with Sal Flynn, who was one of my original teachers in my teacher training many years ago. And so I had a very, very good feeling about doing it through the Yoga Therapy Institute. And yeah, the proof's in the pudding. I've just always had good results and just learned so much.
And what made the certificate in Clinical Ayurveda a good fit for you?
It was done over various modules, so I was able to take in the lessons and the format. At the time, it was done online, which I also found quite helpful because I could be at home. I'm a mum to two very busy kids, and so I was able to study at home at my own pace. And it was just set to the right pace for my learning, which I found very helpful.
What did you enjoy the most about the Ayurveda course?
It would probably be better to ask me what I didn't enjoy because the list is shorter and there's nothing on that list. So I enjoyed everything about it. I really enjoyed getting to meet other people. Okay, it wasn't in person, but by the end of it, I felt like I knew everyone really well. We worked together in small groups. We had a very, very good lecturer teaching us. So it was really, really helpful and I enjoyed everything about it.
How do you use what you learned in the course personally and professionally?
So I use what I learned in the course personally in my own life by recognizing when I'm out of balance. And so I'm able to use techniques and tips that I've learned through the course to bring myself back into alignment. And professionally, it just helps me to get a deeper understanding of my clients. And the classes I teach can be a little bit more in depth and have more substance to it because there's more to offer.
What did you achieve by completing this course?
I achieved a great deal of knowledge that I didn't have before and a much deeper interest in the subject. So it's something that I'm definitely keen on learning more about. I know that study is never ending, but I really have an interest in Ayurveda just because it marries so well with the yoga teachings and health and wellness, which I'm passionate about.
What's the main reason you would recommend us to another yoga therapist or yoga teacher?
The integrity of the teachers, the quality of the teachers, the standard of teaching. I highly, highly recommend. I've done many, many courses in my time, and I always find that any courses that I do through the Yoga Therapy Institute are always well worth doing, and I always take away a lot of things from it. So I've just had a long relationship with the Yoga Therapy Institute and cannot recommend them highly enough.
Is there anything else you would like to add about your experience with us?
It's always a positive one for me, which I am very grateful for. And well worth doing. If you're interested in pursuing a deeper understanding of any particular subject, especially in the field of yoga therapy, which is ever evolving and ever changing, the Yoga Therapy Institute is the place to start. And it just really provides so many different pathways and caters for so many different interests in the yoga therapy field, which is broad. So highly recommend it. I find Caroline to be a really knowledgeable source of information about Ayurveda and women's health in general. So I just can't get enough of her. I think she's funny, she's approachable, she's wise, and she teaches us so much. Every time I log on to a lecture with her, I walk away with so much more that I sort of digest for a week afterwards. So I really, really enjoy my sessions with Caroline.